All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Paranoia Agent, episode 6. All right, last episode was an acid trip of Dragon Quest and D&D and video games Fantasyland.
All those demon games.
Via the actual Shonen Bat, as far as we know. Like
who is getting like missions from the old guy to defeat the demon evil whatever
Goma, some kind of source of darkness, or like Red is dead kind of PvP gamer kind of thing, and then makes him desire to go and save them from Goma by ridding that aura from them, which
by whacking them in the head really hard.
We are in full fantasy land right now in terms of like what we can take as hard fact at this point.
Well, yeah,
because
it's a little bit
it's a little bit stretched, and I think that that's a good point to bring up. That last episode was very much emphasizing. Now that we're back to reality, we are investigating backwards, which is good.
Yep, and we found the homeless lady. Yep, and see what she knows or doesn't know, or what she saw or didn't see. Because
all this could lead right back to Tsukiko and having a hard, honest conversation with her about like
what didn't happen.
What did or didn't happen.
Yep.
So, yeah. But will Paranoia carry beyond the actual legitimate story that happened?
Probably.
Or what?
That's my bet, anyways.
Yeah, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
Yeah, who's this?
It's not Tsukiko with a haircut, so maybe that's the character that was teased in the OP. Yeah, be a little bit. Aww. Oh, she hasn't had a smoke in a long time. Oh, this is the granddaughter. Okay.
Interesting. Wow.
Dicks.
Taeko.
Oh. The kids are like, oh, okay, back away.
Let's leave.
Aww. How does this connect back? It's like we're getting a story where it's like we're getting a story told in reverse, to get caught back up to the present for how it's relevant. No. Wait and listen.
He's really lost his cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that happen in the previous episode, but.
Oh, she doesn't want to. She could keel over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes. Oh, nice. And then cut right back to this.
And the Moromi falls over.
Just... Oh. The two real conversations of like they're trying to have it away from the kid, and it's like oh wow, yeah. Oh. It's always interesting to have that transition period where the parents realize, oh, wait, the kid is smart enough to understand.
Yeah.
Oh. Dad?
Yeah, how did that change happen?
Oh, that's brilliant. The rain shows up like tears. At the same...
But a whole lot
but
of tears.
Like a deluge of them.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Yep.
How does this relate back to the...
And then...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, crap. Whoa.
He's like, yep, you do.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. This is awesome. No, there's no need. Yeah, there's no need. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that transition. It always just kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Oh, they got her into a... Oh, look how tired she looks. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, this hurts.
Yeah.
実験に立ち会っていただく前に、もう一度犯行時の詳細を確認しておこうかと。
Yeah.
一つご協力を。
渋谷付き合わない？カラオケ行くけど。ごめんパス。ちょっと大事な日なんだ。ごめんね。
Oh.
I thought it was going to be something that she couldn't afford to go to karaoke.
Wait. Is this the
that
house?
Might be what it is.
Is this the house of the guy who was with the Yakuza? Remember how he had a mom and a daughter?
Wait.
A wife and a daughter? Wait, what?
What?
What? No. What the hell? No, this is a completely different story. No, that is screwed up.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Let it go out. You'll be... Oh. No wonder she doesn't want to see him again.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Wait. That was the...
Yeah.
That was the grandma, yeah.
社内で孤立し、しかも次回作の納期が迫っていたにもかかわらず、目処が立っていなかった。
So you wished for someone to save you.
人思いに通り魔にでもやられりゃどんなに楽か。
Yeah.
この子も一緒でした。
と見たという人物から話を聞くことができましてね。
Whoa. So she did hit herself with it? It wasn't just a simple thing? She actually like...
私が子供の頃、全部壊してあげる。あんたの幸せ、全部なかったことにしてやる。
Oh, crap. Yeah. No.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No, don't.
No. Yeah.
Get away from there, honey.
Oh! Oh no, that's the grandma, no! How exactly did it happen? Did she bash her head against something, or take the pipe and hit herself with it?
Or just trip?
Yeah. No, she hits herself with it. Ow! No! No! Wow. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Wait. No, it was! That was Hirokawa!
Yeah.
So it was Hirokawa this whole time!
Wait. But now it's possible that maybe the Yakuza people did it.
Oh, that's freaky.
That's
freaky. Oh, good.
She's okay.
Wow. Oh my god. I was like, no, you can't just kill the old lady like that. That'd be cruel.
Wait.
Yeah. Why he wanted to call her daddy.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taeko, お前の言う通りになったよ。お家なくなっちゃったよ。
どなたですか?
Wow. Wow. She got what she wanted. She wanted to become empty.
Yeah.
Oh. So much layered in that episode. I was like, how is this granddaughter like connected to everything, right?
Yeah.
That was like actually disturbing on multiple levels, though.
Yes.
Huh. What emotions are you feeling right now?
Disgust.
I'm in a bit of a mess. Like pissed off, like like shocked and just
mainly just disgust.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay.
Yep.
We got a lot more connections between people and characters and stuff, and the trail continues. Freaking
そうも勘と科学の狭間から耳を澄ませば賢者の言狐のたどる足跡を行きつ戻りつ見渡せばおもてなしさて
Oh, well, lovely. Well, we have our connection back to explaining the previous character's bigger problem, Hirokawa, in that, he's such a family man. Such a family man. To the point where that was a thing.
Yeah.
And, okay. That's what that was. But I think they used that in a clever way to parallel with how it really felt for Tsukiko. Tsukiko's situation was one where she felt backed into a corner with no other choice.
Yep.
And yet by the nature of humanity and how prone we are to pass on our problems to anything else, basically, because we need to survive sometimes. It's a survival mechanism a lot of the time. we need something or someone or some force or some idea to come in and rescue us. And that's what Tsukiko had. And this seems to be something where they're drawing a lot of connections between the characters on a psyche level, like not on the level of like their psychological state, because they all have their moments where they delve into paranoia and fear and all that, but the characters are each put into a situation where their psyche is damaged or frayed at the edges, and right before it's about to break, they basically wish that things would go a certain way. And once things go a certain way, like, their wish is actually usually granted in this case. Shonen Bat comes along to basically disconnect them from the thing that they were terrified or paranoid about or what have you, and give them that means of escape, which is more or less a projection of their own desire to, you know, find peace, you know, basically, or to find an escape from the reality that is so oppressive and so painful that they can't face it. So there's definitely a difference between certain people's stories where some of them actually get attacked by Shonen Bat, and then there are others where it's like Tsukiko, where it's no, Shonen Bat was entirely a figment of your imagination in order to be rescued from this situation. And we were right that you have to look back at the beginning. But wow, as far as disturbing stories go, to just kind of kick off this new kind of segment of the show, that one was that one inflicts my justice button, my justice meter, like, breaks.
Things, yes. Well, and here's the thing that makes this worse, right?
Yeah.
It's not just the fact of the content that was covered here, but they did it specifically for a character that had previously been established. Because if you have, you know, all right, so
I'm following, kind of.
So, you know, you've got a shit dad like that, right? Well, if it's just
Hirokawa, right?
Yeah. Well, if you just have a shit dad and you introduce that as a character, they're not really a character, right? And so there can't be that same level of betrayal because you have no attachment to them, right? And you can't be betrayed unless it's by someone you trust. So by making it, and granted they did a good job of building up Hirakawa before we knew it was Hirakawa, to be, you know, that good dad, right?
Yeah,
you know,
we never saw his wife and daughter, so we kind of had to take him at his word.
Right, we figured he just was kind of detached as a family man, living in his own fantasies, and that you know, he just sort of paid the bills, but that was it, you know. But
no,
yeah,
he's wholly disconnected from reality.
And the thing is that with how his episode went, it was something where as messed up as he was and as off the rails as he went, you could totally see where he was coming from. You know, he's wanting to care for his family. He makes some stupid decisions, right?
Yep.
And then he's in this, and then he feels trapped. He feels, you know, in a cornered and whatnot. And then he just takes the option right in front of him that takes him further down this path when he thinks it'll be an escape. It'll get him out of this mess that he got himself into. And then we see this. And
that calls entirely into question his entire perspective on things being completely bogus as far as I'm concerned. Like, you can extrapolate exactly what happened to the family dynamic in between the, I'm going to get this house and we're going to, you know, slowly above our means, we're going to, because we get the conversation that they were having. They were having a conversation around how he was going to build a house that she could have her own room in to study and stuff like that. Which is like,
that's good stuff.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And then it's totally understandable. Like, all three of them are living in the same room. You know, it's like, she's grown up. That's rough.
Yeah. Now, what we can extrapolate a little from this, and I'm going to be very sensitive to this whole subject matter because it's something that is extremely dark and extremely messed up.
Yeah.
And statistically, I'm not going to go into this too much, but statistically speaking, way more people than I'm even comfortable bringing up deal with this kind of shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that being said, the fact that they were in this house and in this dynamic actually protected her. Their original dynamic of them all staying together kept her safe.
Yep.
So his motivation as to why he decided it would be good to have her own room and stuff, we can't take that as being purely innocent anymore.
And the thing is, what's twisted about it is that it could be either one. It could either be that
we can't know.
that actually was what it was,
yeah.
And then maybe, you know, as he went on his crazy downward spiral and whatnot, then
who knows?
Somewhere along the line he went there.
It was just somewhere in that gap of time.
But that was a thing that ended up happening, and
she found out about it.
And she found out about it.
And she found out about it and was young.
And here's the thing.
She was still
and like there was a part of me that was hoping that it would be something where it was actually like Yakuza people that knew he was building this house. So they're like, why don't we do this? We can make some money off of these photos, right? Kind of a thing.
But no,
it's actually him. Like,
and then it calls back to everything that they foreshadowed with this when he was going to, you know, sleep with Harumi, for instance, and or Maria or whatever. And now we have a little bit of added context to that.
And the thing is, like at the beginning when they did that, I'm like, okay, that's weird, but everyone has their thing, and like the term daddy is used for so many, you know, different things, you know, thick daddy or, you know, sugar daddy or whatever, you know. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But
yeah. So, in between that time and then, the family fell apart, and I love how the grandma basically was like, yeah, something happened. The family fell apart. The grandma has no idea.
Right. And she's not even, like, I don't think she's even talking about that family. I think she might be talking about her family.
No, she was talking about the granddaughter's family.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
She said, I want to see my granddaughter again. You know, it seemed like she said something like the family fell on hard times or something like that, and then they ended up splitting up. I can go back and check and see exactly what she said if you want. Because she ends up meeting back up with who I can only assume is like her daughter or her granddaughter. I think that's the daughter of the grandma. Yeah. So it'd be the mom of
the reason why I don't think that is because then wouldn't she would recognize her own grandma. Like,
what do you mean?
Like the girl here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when she was in the river?
Yeah, like well,
maybe she did. That's
maybe.
But even then, it's dark. There's water.
Sure.
Like I'll just say, depending on how long it had been since she'd seen her grandma.
Well, and in a lot of ways, it doesn't really matter because they're either way, it's still the same kind of like story being told, and the stories are kind of separate.
Oh, she said the company her father worked for went under, and the entire family was broken up. Oh. Sure, that's what happened. Yeah, totally. There's no home to go back to, even though I want to. Basically saying that, you know, that foreshadowing the home versus the house, you know?
Oh,
She says there's no home to go back to.
Yeah.
Which is something that can be taken metaphorically as not just the house, but then they actually have the literal house get destroyed by the hurricane. By the storm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was just like dramatic like parallels with the storytelling or not, but
God, then we have all this stuff with But we end up getting the final reveal confirmed, really.
Yep.
Like the big deal. Tsukiko did all this.
Made it up. Yep.
And this is a big deal. I love that they paralleled the two girls in this situation here by cutting back and forth to them. He desperately wanted to escape, and they basically wished for things to go a certain way, and they both got their wish. Now, What do you think happened here with Tsukiko? Do you think she just kind of remembered back the trauma that did that and felt put into the same place and just basically fainted out of her own?
I think so, and that the whole thing of it seeming like she was hit was more of a stylistic thing. If they want to say that it's otherwise, then they'll bring that up immediately in the next episode, I would think.
Right. I think it's just a thing of she's intentionally doing this to get out of the situation.
Right, exactly. Yeah, she's shutting down. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But God, I was kind of like, well, hey, maybe it's Hirokawa. You know, he was, he was in the in that previous episode with the house and everything. As a mother and a daughter, that kind of fits the bill. But it fits also the pattern with what they've done in the show recently by going back and adding context to the story of characters that were introduced like a couple episodes prior.
Like
we've got this
like Harumi / Maria.
Yes, great example.
Yep.
So there's always a little nugget in each episode's kind of bit that will get referenced in a couple episodes later and then retroactively apply context to it. It feels very, very methodical and intentional. But okay, so
I'm so glad she doesn't remember him.
Yeah, I'm so glad too.
But she just doesn't have to deal with that. Like, because no one should have to deal with that.
No one should have to deal.
No one should have to deal with that.
And in a weird way, I just have to bring this up. I'm a little pissed.
Oh yeah.
Because
he's not getting caught.
Well, yeah.
For it, or?
So I really, really don't have the biggest like vindictive justice. People should get their just desserts kind of thing. I have a little bit more of a. I have a little bit more of a. I believe people maybe almost too much. I try to give them a little bit more grace than sometimes they deserve. And this is one of those specific types of instances where I have like almost no mercy in me or empathy for anything like this. So the fact that she gets to basically be free of this, I'm super happy.
But the fact that he gets off the hook for it. Yeah, that's
tough for me.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah,
I love what they can do with this because in some ways he should have to live with this. I don't want him to die or anything.
Yeah.
I want him to have to live with the guilt and come to grips with that, on his own. Have to figure that out. And in some ways, the fact that she has no connection to him, all of her being daddy's girl in the wholesome way moments are gone from her as well. So he doesn't get just the bad stuff taken away. She has no connection to him. She is not his daughter.
Right.
In that respect there. Also, I wanted to bring up something that is a very interesting little connection here. This is something that I think anime can do very cleverly. But do you see how they omit a certain look of overt feminine quality? Like feminine look to her here?
Okay.
Like she almost looks like a stereotypical boy in an anime here.
Sure.
And what Ichi looks like. Where does Ichi show up? He was in that little flashback bit, right? Or was it when... Yeah, it was when... Oh yeah, she's walking, and then Ichi and the other boy, Ushi.
Yeah, and I think that's what made her remember.
That's what made her think back on that moment there. But if you look at Ichi's kind of look, I think it's just maybe the anime itself.
Yeah, that's what it could be.
But she kind of has this look of like, no, she's completely different now. Like, I don't know. I really like that. It's something that doesn't have to be brought up in a way at all, but just the idea that her outlook as being, she doesn't even look like his daughter.
Right, but here she's still fairly young. So at the beginning, when she sees Ichi and Ushi, is that basically showing that that's actually more like present time stuff, and that she's No, wait, no.
No. If anything, it deals with the fact that in this story,
yeah,
like if you look at her right there, it's
this
the same
is
age.
Yep.
But it's that people see things that they want to see.
Right.
In this story, we are dealing with perception equaling reality for a lot of people here. People are perceiving things because of survival mechanisms of, just psychological damage that they've sustained or trauma or what have you. So they're going to see things in a way
because
that
of hidden
aren't
cameras.
Real. Well, yes, but let's move beyond that into the themes of the story. I totally understand why this is thrown you out of whack on this, because it pisses me off too. But what do you think is going to be the thing?
Okay, and then that looked like the mom was coming in. Yep.
Yeah, and then she definitely looks like the daughter.
Or wait. Oh right, yeah, because she's going into the grandma, so.
Yeah. And her name is Midori, I guess. Taeko, yeah, Taeko's the daughter's name. But,
that's how we would know that they're probably not, because they're done in parallel, but the people don't go to visit the other rooms.
Also, we might have to start questioning our perception on things a little bit in this story, because this is Satoshi Kon.
Yep.
But I want to bring up the storm. Do you notice how the storm kind of just conveniently starts, you know?
Yep. And granted, like, it could be something as simple as a setup so that they can have the house be destroyed.
Yes.
Which could totally be what it is. But
right. We see that it is directly affecting all the characters that we've got set up here, though. So we know that it's definitely a real thing that's happening.
Right.
But there is something of a symbolic bit here, whereas, like, she sees the storm thing and she's like, fear of a direct hit. And then, thinking on... yeah.
Well, right, because it's the whole idea of the storm inside all of them at the different points in their lives and things like that, and they also showed that for Detective Akari, because he was definitely
he was fraying and
he's
breaking apart when he was interrogating.
This is one of his worst days.
Yeah, and it's getting worse and worse for him.
Yeah.
Like, he needs this to end for his own sanity, just as much as he needs it to end to help.
Oh wait, go back a little bit.
Yeah. Back more?
No.
Just in this.
Go forward.
This part here.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. She talks exactly. Yep. All right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That is the grandma.
Yeah. I mean, this is a story about how connected people are, it seems.
That is very true.
So it kind of fits the bill that every character that's named has some connection to someone else in the plot or in the cast.
Yeah. But
even if it's just a chance encounter. But yeah, he really needs this for his own psyche reasons. So I feel like he's going to be saved for the final episode. The detective, what's his name? Keiichi Akari? Yeah. He's gonna be the one that either needs to retain his semblance of sanity, or will be the final one to lose out on it. In fact, isn't he in the OP the one that's freaking out with the nuke behind him?
Correct.
Yep. It's right there. God, this show is actually crazy. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, it's about craziness. It's about people losing it. It's about reality being lost upon people. It's about people losing touch.
I thought you were saying that it's just because the nuke one was last, that means he's going to be the last one.
Well, yeah. I think it's more that it's not that he's in any particular order in the OP. It's just that the environment he's in is the most dramatic to where I can't take it literally.
Sure.
That I feel like his has to be the last one. Like, of all of the backgrounds that they're in, they seem to be more like things that contradict aspects of them.
Sure.
Like, she's in a wealthy kind of environment here with a banquet.
And freaking Hirakawa was on the top of a mountain, you
know?
Like
he's the hero, ascended the highest peak.
Oh yeah, and then the police officer has a nuke behind him.
Yeah. He's destroying society. He's destroying.
Well, it's the keeper of order, and then the ultimate chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have the trash bin for
with the city behind them.
Yeah. This girl though, who is she?
Yeah, I don't know. Is she like not even really supposed to be anybody? Because I think this is the only time when she's there in the OP.
No, she's not the mom.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. She might be a random person. Because I don't think she's in the OP or the ED other than right here.
Hold on. I've been doing something completely wrong this whole time. I'm so dumb.
What?
I'm so dumb. They show the mom in the school photo here. Where is she?
Oh, they do?
Remember she looked all tired and everything?
Oh, yeah. No, completely different person.
Completely different person from the one that goes to visit the grandma.
Yeah, okay, yep.
So the one who goes to visit the grandma is an entirely new character that will probably be the connection to future stuff, if anything.
Yeah, and that makes a lot more sense than same hospital, but not, not interacting and things like that.
Yeah, where is the mom here? Because my heart broke when I saw the mom because she looked tired.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't want to bring up anything more painful or stressful. Where is it? Where is literally the part? Is it by the peach blossoms?
Yeah, here we go.
So, she looks tired.
Uh-huh.
She looks like she's been just through a lot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if she knew and she had to keep one eye open? Like,
that's possible. I feel like there isn't as much pointing to that, though.
I agree.
Because there's just the idea that they were poor, right? You know, it was a thing where there was all the stresses.
Working.
Yeah,
they're both
exactly.
Trying to find ways to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she's doing what she can, but she doesn't like being in photos, probably because it's.
I mean, it takes a toll on you.
It takes a toll, yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, of course, once the photos are taken.
Oh wait, actually, I think the photographer might have been the person from the opening.
No, it's the dad. Oh wait,
yeah.
Oh wait, you're right. No, because this is dad.
No,
this is dad.
Yeah, okay, yep.
They swapped people there. Yeah. But no, I think what it is it's that the mom might be the one from the opening, but she looks way different.
Way different up close. From far away, it's possible.
The thing that disturbs me, though, is the fact that then when the photos are then taken, it's just zoomed in on her, and they avoid the mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, you see literally the zoom thing on the right here.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
okay.
that's maybe a light.
That could just be that could be a camera choice, but it could... Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. It could be a camera choice.
Okay. Well, that was a painful episode.
I feel like I need to go take a shower.
I feel like I need to go, take a break.
But it was a really good episode.
This is a really good episode. But I liked it a lot more than the video game.
Oh yeah, way more.
Psychedelic acid trip thing there. Because while I know why the video game one was important thematically,
right?
It went on a bit long.
It went on a bit long, and it was kind of showcasing Chief Ikari and his issues becoming more of a problem. Yeah. But I hope that's not all we get as far as exploring his issues.
No, he's kind of the main character along with his partner, Mitsuhiro. So if anything, it's going to be a thing of them both journeying through this and figuring it out together, along with probably Tsukiko. Like, Tsukiko will probably continue to be a main character as well. But this episode hit hard exactly where they intended it to. And, Okay. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about these stories, about anime in general. You can get involved with the community there. We got a lot of fun people in there. And you can also talk with Jacob about the book he wrote.
Yes, on a more positive note from this episode, I have a sci-fi novel, in case you didn't hear about it, The link to Amazon where you can buy it is in the description. Check out the reviews there to see what people thought of it. If you do get it, make sure to leave a review of your own to let the next person know what you thought. But yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb. I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.